Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Experiment 2, determining the heat of reaction for chemistry SK025. There are two learning outcomes for the experiment. First is to determine the heat capacity of a calorimeter, and second, to determine the heat of neutralization between hydrochloric and sodium hydroxide. Part A, determination of the heat capacity of a calorimeter. These are the data obtained from the experiment. Temperature of calorimeter T1 is 28 degrees Celsius. Initial temperature of hot water T2 62 degrees Celsius. Constant temperature of water T3 58 degrees Celsius. Mass of water is 50 grams. For calculation, we write the basic concept of calorimeter. Heat released from hot water is equal to heat absorbed by calorimeter. Mass of water times with specific heat capacity of water delta TB is equal to heat capacity of the calorimeter delta TA. Heat capacity of the calorimeter is the heat required to increase the temperature of calorimeter by 1 degree Celsius. Meanwhile, specific heat capacity of the water is the energy required to increase the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Delta TA is the difference in the temperature of calorimeter. Delta TB is the difference in the temperature of hot water. Substitute all the values in the formula and do some calculations. The heat capacity of the calorimeter is 27.87. Don't forget to write the final unit for the heat capacity of the calorimeter, which is joule per degree Celsius. Part B, determination of the heat neutralization of 1 molar hydrochloric acid and 1 molar of sodium hydroxide. Initial temperature of sodium hydroxide is 27.5 degrees Celsius. The initial temperature of hydrochloric acid is also 27.5 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the average initial temperature is 27.5 degrees Celsius. Maximum temperature of the solution is 33 degrees Celsius. Delta T for the reaction is T maximum minus with average initial temperature, which is 5.5 degrees Celsius. The mass of solution is 50 grams. Heat released from the reaction is equal to heat absorbed by solution and calorimeter. Q is equal to mass solution times specific heat capacity of the solution, delta T, plus heat capacity of the calorimeter, delta T. Substitute all the values and you get Q is equal to 1302.79 joule. Heat of neutralization is the heat released when 1 mole of water is produced from the neutralization of acid and base. Calculate the number of mole of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide, which is 0.025 mole for both solution. From direction, 1 mole of sodium hydroxide will react with 1 mole of hydrochloric acid solution and form 1 mole of H2O molecule. Therefore, the number of mole of water is equal to 0.025 mole. 0.025 mole of water releases 1302.79 joule. 1 mole of water will produce 52,111.6 joule. Therefore, we can say that enthalpy of neutralization for the reaction is negative 52.11 kilojoule per mole. Your report is not complete without discussion. For discussion, compare the enthalpy of neutralization obtained from the experiment with the theoretical value. Discuss on the dissimilarities between both values and state the precaution steps for the experiment. Conclusion, we can say that the heat capacity of the calorimeter is 27.87 joule per degree Celsius and heat of neutralization is negative 52.11 kilojoule per mole. I think that's all for experiment 2. I hope you can write a good report. That's all. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.